Hi, Veronica. Come on in. Have a seat.
Okay, thank you.
So as you can see, your manager's here, and they're basically just here so she can provide an account of what she believes happened. It looks like you filed some paperwork incorrectly. There was a list and you went from the bottom up instead of from the top down, and that is the incorrect way to do it. So we are going to have to write you up. Is there anything that you want to say about that? Oh yeah, she told me to do it from the bottom up. What? No, I did not say that, Veronica. Don't say that I said that, because I did not say that. Are you sure you want to stick to that story? It's not a story. I'm sticking to it because it's the truth. I did not tell you to start from the bottom up. Why would I do that? Okay, so there's no way to prove that she told you. As a matter of fact, Maria, there is a way to prove it. I have a recording of her telling me to do it because I had a feeling that she was going to pull something like this. No, that's illegal. You can't play a recording. I didn't consent to that. We're not on Law and Order. And I'm not presenting this to a judge as Exhibit A. I'm presenting this to Maria to show her that you're a liar, because you have a tendency to tell people one thing and then say that you didn't say that and cover your ass. So sorry. Nope. I recorded you because I knew you were going to do something like this.
Veronica, so I know that Maria prefers for you to work that list from the top down, but I think we're just going to do it from the bottom up. I don't see the reason. I don't see the point of doing it from the top down. And there's a couple more people, that we want to look out for starting at the bottom because of their last name. So just go ahead and do it from the bottom, okay?
Veronica, you're excused. I need to speak with Janet. Thank you, Maria. I'm going home. You can't leave for the day. You have work to finish. With the shit you just pulled, you better be lucky that all I'm doing is going home for the day and not reporting you to HR for a hostile work environment.
Hey, Veronica, do you have a minute?
Yeah, what's up?
We have a new associate starting next week. I'm hoping that you can go ahead and train her.
Yeah, of course. I'm willing to help. How do I invoice for that?
There's no additional compensation for training. I thought that was clear.
Well, I assume I'm still going to be expected to meet my own goals as well as training her. So it's going to be additional work for me. So I'm highly expecting to get compensated for the training, especially because the training is about a month and a half.
I was kind of hoping you would do this as a favor.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me get this out of my purse. Here you go.
What is this? What's this?
It's my light and my water bill. I figured as a favor, you could take care of them for me since you want me to do this as a favor.
There's no need to be sarcastic.
I'm not being sarcastic. My life doesn't run on favors. My life runs on income. So I'm happy to help with training if you're going to compensate me. Otherwise, you can find someone else.
Ma'am, you've been late 5 times. I'm unable to waive any more fees. You've already received courtesy.
You're just going in circles. Get me to a supervisor.
Sure.
Right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me get you over to supervisor. One moment.
Escalations. This is Lorraine. How can I help you?
Hey, Lorraine. I have a customer who would like a fee waived. I already explained to her that we've waived her fee in the past. She's late again for like the 3rd time in a row. So I told her that I wasn't going to waive it, and she's asking for a supervisor.
It's been fee waiver all day long. Just go ahead and go back to her and waive it.
Excuse me?
Yeah, just waive it. Tell her it's a one-time courtesy. It's fine.
I've been on the phone with this customer for 15 minutes letting her know that we're not going to waive it. There's no way I'm going to go back now and let her know that I'm waiving it. Absolutely not.
I get it. Just let her know that we're just not
This is why they treat us the way they treat us. Because I'm sure even when I transfer her to you, you're going to waive it anyway. But you know what? You can do that as part of your job. I did my job, which was following the rules that tell me that one-time courtesy fee waiver. After that, they have to pay the fee. And now you're telling me I have to go and waive a fee that I've been telling her I'm physically unable to waive. And you're telling me to go waive it. No, I'm so sorry. I'm going to go ahead and transfer her to you, okay? One moment. Team, we want to thank you. First quarter was amazing. We have a $4 million surplus, and we just wanted to let you know we're going to be remodeling the break room. A raise would be better.
More money would help me out a lot more.
We're going to be putting beautiful new chairs, 3 new vending machines.
I have a question. Yes. By any chance, is it your husband's company doing the construction?
Yes. My husband's company is going to be doing the construction on the break room.
Isn't that illegal? Isn't that against our ethics policy, having a family member? What?
The financials of it all, we just don't really want to discuss all that. We just wanted to give you the great news about the new break room.
So the money is basically going right back into your pocket. the surplus is going into your
We
pocket.
have pizza being delivered today as well.
Isn't it your sister's pizza shop? Doesn't your sister own the pizza shop?
It's my sister-in-law.
This is a little ridiculous. This is just
Okay, we just wanted to let you guys know that you did a great job in the first quarter. Keep up the good work.
Hey, Veronica.
Hey,
I have some good news for you.
good news. You gonna stop asking me for my seconds?
Haha, very funny. No, we actually decided to bump your pay and we're going to be placing you as a salaried employee instead of hourly.
What's the catch?
There's really no catch. The only thing is that salaried employees work typically an average of about 60 hours a week just because of like the on-call schedule and all that. But other than that, there's really no catch.
So you want me to work more hours for less money?
Less money? Girl, didn't you just hear me say I'm giving you a raise to $85,000? That's a $15,000 pay bump.
Right, but if you break it down, if I'm getting paid my current salary, which is $33 an hour, I make about $70,000 a year. With your raise at $85,000 a year divided by 3,160 hours, which is what 60 hours a week comes out to, I'm getting paid $27-ish an hour. So you want me to take a $6 pay cut and work more hours? No, thank you. I'll stay hourly.
Veronica, I'm confused. There's a sort of prestige that comes with being a salaried employee. I thought you'd be excited.
Prestige is a code word for more work. And no, I'm good. Thank you, though.
Good morning, Veronica. Do you have a quick second?
Yeah.
I sent you a time-sensitive email yesterday. I haven't received a response.
Well, I just got in, so I am checking my emails now. I should be responding to yours within a few minutes.
Oh, okay. So when you first got hired in orientation, they should have shown you how to download our email system onto your cell phone. This way you don't have to be at your workstation in order to receive the emails.
They did. I just opted out of that option because I don't check my email after hours.
We really, really appreciate when our team members have access to their work email just because, you know, we get requests in 24/7 and we want to be able to be there for our clients. I hope that makes sense.
I'm not a 24/7 employee, Janet. I'm so sorry. There's just no way that you're going to have access to me after 5 p.m. If you want me to be on call and you want me to respond after hours, that's fine, but that's going to require some on-call pay or a stipend. But I'm not just going to have the email on my phone and let you have access to me whenever you want.
Team, I just quickly want to reiterate, cell phones are not permitted to be out at your desk. Okay, let me say that again. Cell phones are not permitted to be out at your desk. We deal with a lot of sensitive information. We don't want to compromise a client's account. So cell phones are not permitted at your desk. It's in the guidelines. We explained it to you when you were hired and you agreed to it. So I've been seeing cell phones out. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Okay? Veronica, can I see you before you leave the meeting? Thank you. Thank you for staying behind, Veronica. I just need to talk to you about something. We've tried to contact you a couple times at home about some time-sensitive matters, and it looks like you're not responding. You never respond when we try to communicate with you. I've tried email, texting. I've even tried calling a few times, and it's just impossible to get a hold of you. Can you shed some light on why? No problem. Yeah, I'm happy to shed some light on it. I'm providing my family the same courtesy that I'm providing you while I'm here at work. So when I'm at work, as you just mentioned in the meeting, I'm not allowed to have my phone. I'm not allowed to check in on my family and make sure that they're okay, which I understand. We do deal with sensitive information. So when I'm at home with them, I'm not doing anything that's work related. My contract, as you mentioned, says 9 to 5. So after 5, I'm unavailable. Did you want to see the contract? No, I don't need you to show me your contract. How do we fix this? Because we need to be able to contact you. there's always a solution. So you can provide me a company cell phone and pay me from 5 to midnight. I don't assume that you're going to have to contact me after midnight. And I will be more than happy to be available, but I will need my same salary from 5 to midnight as well as the company cell phone. We can't do that. We can't pay you indefinitely and we can't provide a cell phone. It's more of sort of being a team player, if that makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense to someone, but I'm available 9 to 5. You can pay me for my time after that if you need me to be available. But no, I'm not giving up time with my family, my alone time. I'm not giving up my time outside of this office to you for anything. So, I am a team player from 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Okay. Thank you.
Hey, Veronica, do you have a quick second? I just have a question.
Yeah.
Are you done with today's project?
Yeah, I finished that project a little bit ago.
Could I please bother you to help Jenny? She's just falling a little behind.
Oh, sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'll help her out. No problem.
Hey, Veronica. I know that you are Speedy Gonzalez and you probably finished that project already.
Yeah, I emailed it to you about 20 minutes ago.
Trust me, your hard work does not go unnoticed. Do you think you could help Jenny again today?
Sure. No problem.
Hey, Veronica, are you done with today's project?
No, I'm actually still working on today's project.
Oh, okay. Well, if you get a moment, do you mind helping Jenny?
Yeah, if I get done, I'll go over and help her. But for right now, I'm still working on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Girl, I thought you were done with that.
Of course I'm done. I've been done for 2 hours.
Then why don't you want to help Jenny? What'd she do to you?
It's not that I don't want to help her. The quicker that I get my work done, the more I'm having to help somebody else. She gets paid more than I do. And she does half the work that I do. Okay, so no, I'm not gonna do extra work. That means I'm doing my work plus her work. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm just gonna tell her that I'm gonna stop doing my projects fast. I'm just gonna do my projects in the time that it takes everyone else to do the projects. Otherwise, I'm doing double the work for less money. Absolutely not.
Hey, Veronica, do you think you could stay a little late tonight? Just maybe like an hour or two?
Yeah, I don't mind. I could use the overtime.
I'm actually not authorized to pay overtime right now, so I was kind of hoping that you would come in late tomorrow or leave early.
Okay. I'll just come in late Friday because I have an appointment anyway, so.
No, you wouldn't be able to come in late on Friday. Tomorrow's the only day that I could spare you.
Okay. So then no, I can't stay.
No, but I'm sorry. You just said you could stay. So are you going to stay?
No, I can't do it. I'm sorry. That means that I'm inconveniencing myself and you guys are not having to meet me halfway. It has to be a mutual benefit in order for me to do this, because if I'm staying later, that means that I'm getting home later. That means I'm sitting in more traffic. That means that my dog is waiting later to get walked and to eat. And it's just an overall inconvenience for me to stay later. I was willing to do it because I need the overtime. But if I'm not even getting that, coming in late or leaving early doesn't do anything for me. So I can pass. I can pass on that.
We're just all having to pitch in a little more around here, you know? I really appreciate it if you could stay.
And I understand that. And if you're that short-staffed and that tight for people, I'm willing to stay for the overtime. If you need me that bad, then you're willing to pay. Otherwise, maybe you can do it. As a manager, isn't it your role to kind of step in when no one else is available?
Well, I'm salaried, so it really doesn't matter if I stay later. I can't really come in later, leave early another day. So it really just doesn't make sense for me to stay any later tonight. I hope that makes sense.
I'm sure it makes sense in your mind. But as a salaried employee, you make significantly more per hour if you were to break it down anyway than I do, even with overtime. So it makes more sense for you to stay than for me to stay, since you're getting paid a lot more. I'll stay for the overtime. Otherwise,
okay. I'll find someone else. Thank you.
yep. Good luck.
Hey, Veronica, how are you? Do you have a quick second?
Yeah, what's up? We've been reviewing late fees and how much we've been collecting, and your name came up as one of the reps that has been waiving a significant amount of fees. We really just need to collect these fees. We don't want you waiving late fees when it's not warranted.
I'm actually glad that you brought this up. What you guys need to do is start holding escalations accountable, because out of the last 20 calls that I've transferred to escalations in the past month, 15 have gotten their fees waived after I followed policy and said no. So escalations gets to be the hero. No, I'm just going to be the hero. I'm going to lower my talk time, and I'm going to be able to make these customers happy. This way my scores go up and I don't have to worry about being on the phone with them forever, fighting for no reason if as soon as I transfer them, they throw a little tantrum and they get their fees waived. So instead of holding me accountable for waiving too many fees, hold your escalations people accountable for not backing up the frontline agents, because we're the ones that are up here getting yelled at, getting screamed at, and then they get to be the hero. Nope, nope. Nope, I'm putting on my cape. I'm the hero now. Just call me Super V. Well, actually, that might sound inappropriate depending on how and when, where and why you say it. So anyway, that's my take on that. So thank you for bringing it up, but I'm not changing my behavior until your escalations people change theirs.
Hey, Veronica, how are you? Long time no see. I heard you work for an airline. Is that, you work for an airline? Yeah, I do work for an airline. Oh, that's so cool. I was wondering, is there a way that I can get like a buddy pass from you? Like, I heard that you guys get like discounts or buddy passes and stuff so that, I don't have to pay full price. Is that something that you can do?
A buddy pass?
Yeah, like you guys, you get discounts. I mean, I don't have to tell you that, it, you work there. But you guys get discounts for like friends and family and stuff, or buddy passes, which is like, I guess like standby, but it's cheaper than if I were to have to buy a regular ticket.
Are we buddies?
Girl, come on. We've known each other like 4 years. Like, of course we're buddies.
Were we buddies last week when I posted that I needed a ride to the mechanic because my tire blew out?
Well, you know a lot of people, so I figured you didn't need me.
Were we buddies when I posted my housewarming wish list online?
No,
Were we buddies when I had surgery last year and couldn't drive? I don't recall hearing from you asking if I needed anybody to drop something off. The point I'm trying to make is that I don't need you to do things for me because I have people who are actual buddies. But if you're not my buddy for anything else, then you're not my buddy for a discounted airline ticket or a buddy pass. I hope that makes sense.
Hey, Veronica, do you have a second?
Yeah, what's up?
I noticed on your timesheet that you left half an hour early yesterday.
Yes, I did leave half an hour early yesterday. Our weekly meeting was at 7 instead of 7:30 yesterday, so I took the half an hour at the end of the day instead.
We weren't really offering any comp time for that meeting.
So you wanted us to come in half an hour early and just not get paid for an extra half hour of work?
Well, it was just a quick, departmental meeting.
No, a quick meeting is 5 minutes, but coming in half an hour before your shift is not a quick meeting. So I left half an hour before the end of my shift because I was going to get my time back one way or another.
Okay, so for future references, we really don't offer comp time when we have a department meeting. It's just part of the job.
No, for future references, I'll be doing exactly what I did. If you want to have a meeting where I don't leave early, that's perfectly fine. Have it within the workday. Have it within my 8 hours and you'll have me for the time that I'm supposed to be here. But if you call me in early for a meeting, I'm leaving early. Absolutely.
Veronica, you're the only person that made a big deal out of this. No one else left early. No one else said anything about coming in early.
Then I guess I'm the only person that cares about my personal life and my work-life balance. I'm not going to give you free time. Does that make sense?
Well, Veronica, thank you so much for coming in. I am so excited to interview you for this position. You come highly recommended. Well, that's great. I love to hear that I'm highly recommended, and I'm honored to be here for this interview. I've already sort of gone over your resume, and you're everything we've been looking for. You are, excellent written and verbal communication skills, bilingual, results-driven, team-oriented, analytical. You have your degree in business. It's everything that we are looking for in this position. That's why I applied, because I've worked really hard to hone in on all these skills, and I feel that I can be a great asset to your team. There's just one thing we need to discuss. Under salary, you listed that you would settle for no less than $95K. That's a little over what we're willing to pay for this position. You know what? That's okay. It is okay? Okay, that was easier than I thought. What do you mean though? What do you mean it's okay? Like, do you accept the job? I'm willing to negotiate, so let me know which qualifications you want me to exclude from my resume, and then we'll start over, and then you can let me know what you're willing to pay me for the qualifications that remain. Oh, no, we as a company want you to bring all of these qualifications to the table. I don't want to exclude any of them. You have a list of very, very admirable qualities. I would like for you to bring all of them to the table. And I get that, and I completely respect your position. I'm bringing a lot of experience, and I'm going to bring skills and qualifications that you have been looking for, and that is what I feel that I'm worth. If you don't feel that I'm worth the $95,000, that's perfectly fine, but then I won't bring all of my skills and qualifications. I'm going to have to take this back to the team. But I guess we'll be in contact with you. Take it back to the team. Do what you got to do. I'm going to give you about 48 hours to get back to me. I know my worth. I know what I'm bringing to the table, and that's how much I'm requiring for my services. So you let me know if you want to continue doing business. If not, there's other companies out there that are willing to pay me what I'm worth. All right, team. Thank you so much for coming to this quick meeting. We just need to let you guys know that we are short-staffed right now. It's not in the budget to hire anyone else, so we're going to have to ask you to step up a little bit more. We need some people to stay a little later in the evenings, and we're just going to need everyone to pick up some extra shifts, okay? I have a question. Yeah, Veronica, go ahead. The requisition has been listed on our website for 3 months. Why haven't we hired anyone? So as I mentioned, team, we just don't have it in the budget right now to hire anyone. So I wish we could. Go ahead. Didn't I just see on the news that our CEO gave himself an end of year bonus of like $4 million? What our CEO does, I can't tell you. I can't tell him not to take a bonus. Yeah, so since this is a team effort, are the managers going to be stepping up as well? Are you guys going to be taking some extra shifts and staying late? Or no, managers are not going to be participating in this. This is more of a frontline ask. Go ahead. Well, in that case, which one of the managers are going to be picking up my daughter after school and taking her to ballet, since I'm not going to be getting out on time? And who's going to be making dinner for my family and doing my laundry? Any ideas? You can't do that. You know that I can't go pick up your kid. You know I can't go cook for your husband. You know that I can't clean your house. Yeah, so it's okay for the managers and the company to ask us to step up and do all these things, but then we're supposed to leave all of our responsibilities. Okay. You know what? We'll just pick up this meeting. We'll pick it up tomorrow. I just have to go make some phone calls. We'll just pick this up another day. You wanted to see me? Hi, Veronica. Yes, come on in. Have a seat. What's up? Yeah, so I just wanted to talk to you about something. You're doing great. You are on par with everything that you're expected to do. I just feel like you're not really going the extra mile. Like, you're not taking on additional tasks. You're not asking for more. You know what I mean? So just to make sure that I have this clear, I'm meeting expectations, yes? On paper, yes, you're meeting expectations. I want you to want more. There are 3 positions higher than me, and those people have been there for about 20 years. So what exactly would exceeding expectations get me? Because I assume just because I exceed expectations doesn't mean I'm going to be getting a raise or a bonus or anything like that, correct? What I want you to understand is that not everything's about money. Sometimes you just gotta do things, right? And those things will eventually pay off. So what I want from you is to want more. I know I've said that a couple times, but I just feel like that is the point of my meeting with you today. I basically want you to do more so that it can help you in the future. So I'm currently doing my job. I'm doing exactly what's expected of me, but you want more, but you're not willing to pay me more. I just want to make sure that I have it correct. I don't want you to misunderstand me. I just want to make sure that we can count on you. Absolutely. You can always count on me to do exactly what my job description outlines. Yes, essentially you are meeting expectations.
Team, I'd like to apologize that we're not able to continue with this meeting. I had the presentation on the agenda. Unfortunately, I haven't received it yet from Veronica. So what we're going to do is we're going to just postpone until I receive the email, hopefully within the next couple hours. And then Veronica, you're trying to share your screen? Yeah, I'd like to share my screen because I'd like to show you something. If it has something to do with the presentation, just go ahead and email it to me and we can discuss it. Well, that's why I would like to share my screen. Well, you were on a deadline for this presentation, and so do you have different questions? So what I was going to share my screen and show is that I sent that email 2 days ago and you opened it and you read it because I have the read receipt. No, that's highly inaccurate and extremely inappropriate actually on this meeting with other people, and it's recorded, and you're basically telling me that I received this email and ignored it. No, you were just, I also want to be respectful of everyone's time and not sit here and waste everyone else's time. No, you were just talking about how you couldn't show the presentation to the team because I hadn't sent it to you. So I wanted to clarify that I had sent it to you. You read it and maybe you just forgot or you deleted it, but this is not on me. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show you that I did not receive it. I don't delete any emails. I think I'm losing connection, guys. I'm so sorry. Hold up.
Hey, Veronica, do you have a second?
Yeah.
I received your resignation. Yes, I also left a copy on your desk for your records. But it's effective immediately. I really would prefer a 2-week notice. Yes, I start my new job effective immediately, so today is actually my last day. I'm going to have to ask you to give a full 2 weeks. What happens if I don't give a full 2 weeks? It would make you ineligible for rehire. With all due respect, Janet, I would rather sell my ass on OBT than to get rehired here, so I'm really not worried about getting rehired. You know, Veronica, giving us a 2-week notice, it really helps us out with being able to find your replacement. Didn't you just let Amy go last week, effective immediately, it not giving her time to go find a new job the same way you're asking for 2 weeks to find a new employee? It just seems like it's more for your benefit than for ours. Thank you for calling customer service. My name is Veronica. How can I help?
I've been waiting 30 minutes to speak to somebody. 30 minutes.
Yo, hold up. Why are you yelling?
Excuse me? What did you just say?
¿No me entendiste en inglés? Te lo digo en español. ¿Por qué tú me estás gritando? No me grites.
I've been waiting. I'm on my lunch break and I've been waiting 30 minutes to...
And I understand that. And I apologize that it was a long wait. But in the beginning of the call, did they not say there's going to be about a 25 to 28 minute wait?
Yes, they did. But I'm on...
And you decided to wait, yes?
Yes. But I'm on my...
And now you're wasting more time telling me that you're wasting your lunch break by telling me that you waited instead of just letting me know what's going on so I could help you.
I just don't understand why the wait is so long with you guys.
You're going to be real mad if I put you back in the queue and you got to wait another 25 to 28 minutes. There's somebody right behind you waiting that has been waiting just as long as you have that'd be happy to get me on the line. So I'm going to give you a second to decide if you're going to be respectful or if you're going back into the queue.
I can't even believe that you're talking to me like this. Like, I don't understand.
Because it's God's day. Today's Sunday. There's no need for you to be this upset with me. I didn't do nothing to you.
You're right. I'm sorry. Can we please look into my account and see why it's blocked?
Give me your account number. Let's find out. Veronica, do you have a quick second? Hi. What's up? I noticed that every time we have a conversation, by the time I get back to my desk, I have an email from you recapping the conversation. Oh, no, I'm just CMA. What's CMA? CMA, just like CYA, which means cover your ass. CMA, which is covering my ass. I just think it's important to always have a paper trail of all the conversations, just in case there's a misunderstanding.
I'm emailing you a recap of what we spoke about, and that gives you an opportunity to correct anything that I may have misunderstood.
I just think it's a little unnecessary to recap every single conversation.
Oh, no, I completely understand why someone in management would think that it's unnecessary. In the past, I've had managers who say one thing and then turn around and say another, or say that they didn't say something. This way, with a red receipt, there's no way for them to say that they at least didn't have knowledge of how I understood what they were saying. So I will continue to send you a recap email.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, Janet. Just recapping the conversation we just had. CMA is basically me covering myself in case of any misunderstandings and to avoid.
Went to the bodega real quick. You want something? What do I want from the bodega? Let me get a ham and cheese on a roll. Ham and cheese on a... Okay, whatever. You want something to drink too? Yeah, if you know, you know. Let me get that orange drink. Bro, orange drink? What are you talking? Are you talking about Sunny D, Tampico? What are you talking about? You going to the bodega on the block?
On what block?
They have the orange drink. They gonna know what I'm talking about. Just get me the orange drink. And don't look at me while you asking me questions either. I feel like you just made that up, but whatever. I'm gonna be back. They're gonna laugh me out the store because it's outrageous what I'm about to order, but I'll be back. Wait. A small bag of chips. You know they be having small, medium, large, and extra large. What kind of chips? I feel like you're making this up, but okay. What kind of chips you want? It doesn't matter what kind of chips. Just get me a small bag of chips. That's my order. You know what? I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going to no bodega. I'm not going to go ask for ham and cheese on a roll. I'm just not going to do it. An orange drink. DK orange drink. Mira.
Hey, Veronica, do you have a second?
Don't I always?
It was brought to my attention that you have a second job.
Yes, I do have a second job. I advised you guys, I think right at the beginning of the year when you guys send out an email asking if we have a second job.
We really would just prefer if you didn't have a second job. We like our people to focus.
What do you mean you would prefer that I didn't have a second job? Why does my second job have anything to do with this job?
We really just prefer for you to focus, on one job, if that makes sense.
Well, as long as I do my job here, when I'm here, you don't have to worry about me not focusing on doing my job here, because I do that when I'm here. After 5 p.m. when I go home, you have nothing to do with that. You don't need to worry what I'm doing with my free time. But I'm not going to let go of my second job.
Listen, girl, I completely get where you're coming from. I just, we like to hone it in. We like to keep our people focused here, avoid any conflicts of interest. It's just very important to us for our employees, our staff, to not be boggled down with, 100 other thoughts from other jobs.
I mean, if it's that important to you, I'm actually willing to let it go.
Really? Okay, good. That's great.
Yeah, I'll let it go. I'm just going to need a new offer letter reflecting the salary increase that I'm going to get to make up for what I'm going to be losing from my second job. So exactly what I'm losing over there is what I need you to bump up my salary to here.
Now, Veronica, I can't do that. I can't do that.
But I thought you preferred me to only have one job. If you prefer me to only work for you, then you're going to do what it takes to keep me only working for you, right? That's what it's going to take. With the cost of living now, there's no way people, including myself, can survive on just one job with a mediocre salary. So I'm happy to quit, but I expect you to make up the difference. Otherwise, you don't have to worry yourself about my second job at all.
Okay, so thank you so much for attending the meeting. I'll be sure to update you all on all the questions that you had. Does anyone have any other questions? Okay, perfect. Also, Veronica, I actually had a question about the report you were supposed to send over. Can you give me some updates on that? I haven't received it. I actually turned that into Jamie last week. She hasn't gotten it over to you? Let's go ahead and take that offline. All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Hold on. Why do we need to take it offline? I would just prefer to have this conversation offline if that's, but no, you were prepared to call me out right now in front of everyone. So are you not calling Jamie out just because she's your team lead and you don't want it to look bad? Or why aren't you willing to ask her on camera the same way you were asking me? I would just prefer to take it offline. I don't want to make a big deal out of this. I'm not making a big deal out of it. I want to know why you were fully ready to call me out in front of the other 5 people in this meeting, but Jamie gets an offline conversation. Can we please take this offline? Okay, let's go ahead and take it offline. For future references, if you ever want to ask me about something that you think I haven't done, either start with it offline or we're having the whole conversation online with everyone else that you decided to bring it up in front of. Yeah, let's go offline. I think that's the best thing too.
Hey, Veronica, I know you're on your lunch break, so it's just a quick question. Did you send out the confirmation for the meetup on Saturday?
Yeah, I did send it and I CC'd you on it.
Veronica, I'm so sorry to bother you again on your lunch break. Do you know I didn't receive the email for the event location, just confirming everything. Do you think that you can take a look at that for me?
Check your spam folder. Otherwise, when I'm done with my lunch break, I'm happy to resend it to you.
Veronica, are you still on your lunch break?
Yes, I'm still on lunch. I've been interrupted 5 times during my uninterrupted hour-long lunch. So for every 5 minutes that I'm interrupted, I'm just adding those 5 minutes to the end of my lunch break. So, I mean, we can keep chatting if you'd like, but I have about another half hour left on my lunch break from how many times I've been interrupted today. Yep, still on lunch.
Hey, Veronica, do you have a second?
Yep.
I just needed to bring it to your attention because I was told that you're a little difficult to work with and a little combative.
Who told you that?
I can't really tell you who told me to avoid.
What do you mean you can't tell me?
Well, to avoid any conflicts or, hostile work environment.
Okay. And what was the situation that made me difficult to work with?
I feel like if I tell you that, it narrowed down the person that it was with. So
you're coming to me telling me that someone thinks I'm difficult to work with. You won't tell me who it is, and you won't tell me what the situation was.
I just wanted to bring it to your attention.
If this was a court of law, I have the right to face my accuser. How do you know that this person doesn't have a personal vendetta against me?
I didn't.
How do you know that this person's intentions are legit and not just trying to get me fired or try to get me in trouble when I can't defend myself adequately because you won't tell me who it is?
I just wanted to bring it up so you could work on your behavior.
Well, I can't fix a problem that I don't know is happening. If you won't tell me what the situation was or who the person was, then we don't even need to be having this conversation.
I'm just trying to keep the peace. I don't want you to be difficult. I'm
not trying to be difficult. But if you're going to come accusing me of something, then I want to be able to look that person in the face and make sure that they're being honest about what they're saying. But you want to protect them, that's fine. We don't need to have this conversation. And if we need to have it, then we're going to go to HR, and then all of us are going to be there, including this mystery person.
Hey, Veronica, do you have a second?
I don't have a second.
What do you mean? I have to speak with you about something important.
Not because there's 37 other people in this office, but for some reason you only come to steal my seconds. There's only 31 million seconds in a year, and you've taken at least half of those. I don't have many seconds left in life. I don't have that many. I can't keep giving you my seconds. I don't know what the question is this time. I don't know what language I'm supposed to answer you in. I don't know how many jobs I gotta quit because of you, but I don't have a second for you right now. I just don't.
Well, really quickly, it's Cassandra's birthday next week, and we just wanted to confirm that you were still going to pick up the cake. That's it. That's super fast. It's nothing crazy today.
You mean Cassandra, the one who complained to you about me speaking Spanish? Yeah, I'll pick up the cake. Yeah, I'll pick up the cake. It's going to say Feliz cumpleaños, pendeja. That's what it's going to say, if you let me pick up the cake.
I'll stop at Publix on my way to work. Please don't send me a recap email about this.
Sounds like a plan. No to the second part. Hey, Janet. If Cassandra wants her colleagues to celebrate her, maybe she can try a little harder at fostering relationships and stop complaining about me speaking my native language. Play a safer game. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.
Hi, this is Veronica, the Escalations manager. How can I help you?
Hi, Veronica. I was just on the phone with one of your agents and I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to get emotional, but I had the worst experience. She was so condescending and so rude.
Oh,
and
no, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. I think her name was Cynthia.
You were speaking with Cynthia?
Yes, and she threatened to hang up on me. She threatened to disconnect the call, and I'm a loyal member.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely not the experience I wanted you to have. Can you hold on just one moment while I pull up the call?
What do you mean? What? Pull up the call for, you're gonna listen to the call now?
Yes, I'd like to pull up the call and listen to it quickly, if you don't mind, just so that I can see where the service failure was.
That's not necessary. I don't think we need to do that. I just wanted to speak to a manager and let them know what was going on. That's all it was.
Well, if she didn't treat you with respect, then I want to make sure that I make up for it immediately. I don't want to have to call you back and possibly miss you if I call back. So let's just go ahead and listen to the call.
It's okay.
No, let's go ahead and listen to the call together. Yeah, I just want to see and make sure that she did what she was supposed to do.
You must be a special kind of stupid. I am an American Express Platinum card holder. I don't care what you have to do to get this fee waived, but I need you to waive this. No. Don't interrupt me. Do not interrupt me. You work for me. You're a service worker, okay? You work for me. Ma'am, you will have to let me speak, otherwise I'll have to disconnect the call. We're not getting anywhere. I dare you to disconnect the call. I don't care how I'm speaking to you. The customer is always right. Or have you never heard of that? Working in customer service and you don't know that I, as the customer, have the right all the time. And you have no rights. Your company's not going to back you up. Are you kidding me? As a matter of fact, get me over to your manager immediately. Immediately. Let me place you on hold one moment. No, I don't want to be placed on hold. I want to speak to someone now.
Just to confirm, that was your voice on the recording?
I don't need you to use my recording against me. I thought you recorded calls for training and quality purposes.
You're absolutely right. Our calls are recorded for training and quality purposes. More times than not, the training is for the customer because they need to be taught how to have respect for people who are trying to help them. Clearly something you missed out on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and suspend your account. Had she been in the wrong, she would have been coached and we probably would have been able to give you a credit on your account. But you were actually the aggressor in this situation, so we no longer wish to do business with you.
I'll just go to someone higher than you. I'll speak to someone higher
There's
than
no
you.
one higher you're going to be able to speak to that's going to give you a different answer. We back our employees here. Hello?
Hey, Veronica, it's Joanne.
Hi, Joanne.
I see that you weren't able to submit your payroll yet.
No, I haven't submitted my payroll.
How come, honey? What?
Because I'm missing 8 hours from the week that you have not approved yet.
I didn't get the time. They'll be on the next check.
Why would it be on the next paycheck if I worked it for this paycheck?
Like I said, I just didn't get the time this time before payroll closed. So I just need you to approve it.
I had the time to work the hours when you needed me to work the hours. So I need you to make the time to approve my payroll.
Veronica, I understand.
I'm not signing off on my payroll until you add those hours.
I understand that. I really just need you to.
I'm there for you when you need me. I'm going to need you to give me that money.
I know you're there. You're being a little difficult.
You got this, Joanne. Mm-hmm.
If you're being a little difficult for this, Veronica,
Yep, I won't approve it. No. I'll be difficult. It's okay. The same way I work for you, I need you to work for me.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm looking at your resume, Veronica, and I just wanted to follow up on something. It shows me here on your resume that you could speak Spanish. Yes, so I put that on there because I could speak Spanish depending on what you're offering. Are you able to give me some more information about your differentials for Spanish speakers? We offer $1 more per hour for Spanish speaking. And is that negotiable? It's not, it's really not negotiable. That's been the going rate for a while now. In that case, uno poquito yo explico español. I mean, I could probably approve up to 150. Un peso 50 centavos. Yo puedo hablar español un poquito más y un poquito más rápido. Oh, I see what's happening. So we really do need a Spanish speaker. I could probably get $2.50 approved by the board, but that's the highest that we're going to be able to go. Ah, pues chica, tranquila. Aquí voy a estar hablando español como si fuera el único idioma que sé. Sí, $2.50 la hora más. Está bien. Vamos, dale. Dame firmar el contrato.
Congratulations on buying your first house. Here's your packet.
Okay, perfect. So my payment for the next at least 12 months is going to be $21.50.
Yeah, it's $21.49, but you can round up.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So here's your escrow analysis for the last year. You do have a shortage of $5,212.
What do you mean a shortage of $5,212?
It means you paid that amount under what you were supposed to pay last year.
Do you remember when I was here last year and I asked you if my payment was $21.49?
Yes, of course I remember. That's the amount that you were supposed to be paying.
So you gave me the wrong amount to pay per month?
Nope. $21.50 was the correct amount, and that's the amount that you should have been paying.
Okay, so you told me $21.49. I paid $21.49. And now you're telling me that I'm short $5,000.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly right.
I need you to explain it, because I just asked you if you told me the wrong amount and you said no.
But I didn't give you the wrong amount. I gave you the right amount, $21.49.
So you told me pay $21.50. I paid $21.50. You're telling me even now that that's the correct amount that I was supposed to be paying last year, but somehow I have a shortage of $5,000. So I should have been paying more per month than the $21.50 that you told me.
It's like you're finally getting it.
Why didn't you tell me that I was supposed to be paying more than $21.50?
Because $21.50 is the amount that you're supposed to be paying.
Okay. So what can I do about this? Because I can't pay $5,000 just in the blink of an eye like that.
Understandable. If you can't pay by April 1st, then your monthly payment will just go up to $2,900.
So if I don't pay the $5,000 by April 1st, my monthly payment goes from $2,150 to $2,900?
Exactly. That's exactly right. Again, you're getting it.
So much for coming in today. I know that it's been a few days since we had that meeting, but I needed to see what happened with this presentation. Veronica, you're saying that you sent it over to Jamie, right? I see you want to just bypass the fact that you were going to call me out in front of everybody, but then when it came to calling out Jamie, you wanted to take it offline. But okay, yes, I sent it to Jamie the day that it was completed. Do you want to jump in here at any time, Jamie?
Yeah, I mean, I've been confused this whole time, Janet, because I sent you that email as soon as Veronica sent it over to me. As soon as I got it, I proofread it and I sent it to you, and I got a red receipt about 5 minutes later. So I'm not sure what happened, but you have the email.
You didn't send it to me. You did not send it to me, Jamie. Don't. I wouldn't have brought it up in the meeting if you would have sent it to me.
With all due respect, yes, I did. I sent it to you. As soon as she sent it to me, I sent it to you. And I have the red receipt to prove it. Do you need me to go pull it up?
I am looking here and it looks like I did receive it. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but guys, that's not the point. The point is that I need you to be on top of it. Okay. Listen, when I ask for an email, just send it. Just send it over.
So somehow you're still finding a way to blame it on us. Our emails were done. I even feel like we need to jump back on a Zoom call with everybody that was on that initial call and let them know what the outcome of this was. Because it's okay, even as a leader, to admit that you were wrong and that you kind of dropped the ball and make up for what you tried to do to me and Jamie on that Zoom call. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion. I know I'm just a frontline person, but you know,